Diamond Group of Institution, Diamond PU Science College.
Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss the combination of resistors that is connected in series and connected in parallel. And already yesterday we read that what is meant by the resistance, the opposition offered by the conductor which opposes the flow of current, that is called resistance. So this is the circuit symbol of resistance. Here we can see the series combination. These two are connected between two ends, and here it is connected between 2 points, and R1 and R2. We chosen here two resistors R1 and R2 connected in parallel, and here they are connected in series. Now we are going to discuss the most important derivation, resistors connected in series. See the diagram, R1, R2, R3. These three are the resistors connected between the points A and B in series. And what is the current which is flowing here? I. And what is the potential difference across here is V. So when the resistors are connected in series, we can say that the current is same. Current is same across each resistor, and potential difference is different. Potential difference is different across each resistor. That means current is same between the points A and B, and whereas the V is divided into three parts, V1, V2, V3, and using Ohm's law. So what is the formula of Ohm's law? V equal to I into R. V equal to I into R. So here we can say that this is V1 be the potential difference across R1, V2 be the potential difference across R2, V3 be the potential difference across R3. So we can write using the diagram V1 equal to I into R1, V2 I into R2, similarly V3 I into R3. So V1 equal to I into R1, V2 I into R2, V3 I into R3. That means across each resistor the potential difference is divided. So we can write the first equation as, from the diagram, V equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. That is, the total potential difference is equal to sum of the individual potential difference across each resistor. This is equation number 1. So if we substitute these three values, V equal to I R1 plus I R2 plus I R3. If you take I common, we can write R1 plus R2 plus R3. So this is equation number 2. See once again, V equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. V1 in place of V1 I R1, in place of V2 I R2, in place of V3 I R3. If we substitute these values, we are going to get V equal to I into R1 plus R2 plus R3. So here there is one more diagram here, that is called equivalent resistor. Equivalent resistance. That means these three individual resistors are replaced by a single resistor. This single resistor has the same resistance value which has these three individual. That means for this resistance particularly is called equivalent resistance. If you apply again same Ohm's law for this circuit, we can write it as V equal to I into R. Yes, R means resistance, S means series combination. So V equal to I into RS. This is equation number 3. If you compare equations 2 and 3, if you compare equations 2 and 3, we get IRS equal to I into R1 plus R2 plus IRS from equation number 3, and this I into R1 plus R2 plus R3, this is from equation number 2. That means we are equating the right hand sides because the left hand side is equal, already same. So if you cancel I and I, we are going to get the answer as RS equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So the total equivalent resistance is equal to sum of the individual resistors when connected in which combination? Series combination. The next derivation, resistors connected in parallel. So here we consider three resistors R1, R2, R3. They are connected one by one between the points A and B, having resistance R1, R2, R3. And what is the current here? I. What is the potential difference is V. Here, when the resistors are connected in parallel, potential difference is same. Potential difference is same across each resistor, and whereas the current is different. So what is the same? What is the same here? Potential difference. That is V is same across each resistor. V is not going to be changed. But what is going to be changed here? I. So I is divided into three branches: I1, I2, I3. If suppose 10 ampere, so that 10 ampere, 2 ampere, 6 ampere, 12 ampere. So the total, again we can say that how much ampere the current is flowing? 10 ampere. So we can write the first equation, I equal to I1 plus I2 plus I1 plus I2 plus I3. What is the main current? I. What is the first branch current? I1. Second branch current? I2. Third branch current? I3. So what is the total current is I. I equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. That is equation number 1. Now, using Ohm's law, we can write again V equal to I into R. V equal to I into R. That means if V equal to I into R, we want here I, that is current. So I equal to V divided by R. So what is I? V divided by R, because V equal to I into R from Ohm's law, then I becomes V divided by R. But we want here is I1. I1 means first branch current. So what is the potential difference? V. But that V is same. But what is different? I1 is different. So I1 equal to V1 by R1. I1 equal to V by R1. Next, I2 equal to V by R2. Next, I3 equal to V by R3. Once again, V equal to I into R, I equal to V by R. So I1 becomes V by R1, I2 becomes V by R2, I3 becomes V by R2. That means I1 is the current across R1, I2 across R2, I3 across R3. So if we substitute all these values in equation number 1, we can write it as I equal to V by R1, V by R1 plus V by R2 plus V by R3. Then take V common, 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So this is equation number 2. Now, in place of these three resistors, we are going to use the single resistor having resistance, same resistance which has these three individual resistance called equivalent resistance. So if we apply the same formula for this circuit, we can write directly I becomes V divided by R. But what is I? Current. What is V? Potential difference. What is R? Resistance. So what is the resistance here? We can write RP. So this is equation number 3. So this is called equivalent resistance. And I equal to V by RP from using Ohm's law, means using this relation. And if you compare these two equations from equations 2 and 3, equation number 2 left side is I. Equation number 3 left side is again I. So if we compare these two equations, we are going to write it as V by RP equal to 1 by R1, 1 by R2, 1 by R3. VV get cancelled. So what is the answer? 1 by RP equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So we can say the statement like this. The reciprocal of the equivalent resistance is equal to the reciprocal of the sum of the individual resistance. That is a statement of the resistors connected in parallel. Once again, what is the final expression? 1 by RP equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. The reciprocal of the equivalent resistors is equal to sum of the reciprocals of individual capacitors connected in parallel. If you take simple example, see this problem. Two resistors, 2 ohm, 3 ohm are connected in first series combination, next connected in parallel combination, then find the equivalent resistance. So we can write the solution. What is the given value? R1 equal to 2 ohm. Next, R2 equal to 3 ohm. What is the first combination? Series combination. So what is the series combination formula? Rs equal to R1 plus R2. So what is R1 value? 2 ohm. What is R2 value? 3 ohm. So 2 plus 3. So what is the total resistance here? 5. And same resistors connected in parallel. So what is the parallel combination formula? 1 by RP equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. This formula you can rewrite it as RP equal to R1 into R2 by R1 plus R. That means if you take the LCM and take the inverse, we can write it as RP equal to R1 into R2 by R1 plus R2. What is R1 value here? 2. R2 value 3. 2 into 3 divided by 2 plus 3. 6 divided by 5. Oh. So here in series combination, what is the answer? Rs equal to 5 ohm. In parallel combination, we got it as Rp equal to 6 by 5 ohm. That means here, when the resistors are connected in series, the effective resistance will be more in which combination? Series combination compared to parallel combination. So we completed two combinations, that is resistors connected in series as well as parallel. Based on those formulas, there is a NCERT problem here. Just see this question. 3 resistors. How many resistors? 3 resistors. 1 ohm, 2 ohm, 3 ohm are combined. In which form? Series form. What is the total resistance of the combination? This is question number A. Next question B. If the combination is connected to a battery of EMF 12 volt and negligible internal resistance, obtain the potential drop across each resistor. So here there are 3 resistors, values are mentioned here. We have to find the value of Rs. So Rs means series combination, and also we should calculate the potential difference across each resistor. So see here, solution. G1 R1 means first resistor. First resistance value is how much? R1 equal to 1 ohm. R2 R2 equal to 2 ohm, comma R3 equal to 3 ohm. So what is the first value? R1 equal to 1 ohm, R2 equal to 2 ohm, and R3 equal to 3 ohm. So we want total resistance when these resistors are connected in series. So we can write the formula as Rs equal to R1 plus R2 plus R, because they are connected in series combination. So Rs equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So very simple. Rs equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3, because R1 is 1 ohm, R2 is 2 ohm, R3 is 3 ohm. So Rs equal to 1 plus 2 plus 3. So total answer is 6 ohm. So this is question number 8. See once again, R1 value 1, R2 value 2, R3 value is 3. 1 plus 2 plus 3. So what is the total resistance? Rs equal to 6 ohm. So what is the question here? What is the total resistance of the combination? So we calculated the total resistance of these three combinations. And next, go to question number B. If this combination is connected to a battery of EMF 12 volt. So what is the EMF value is given here? 12 volt. And negligible internal resistance. That means internal resistance almost the value is 0, and we should calculate the potential drop across each resistor. So in series combination, potential is different. So what is the question mark? V1 question mark, V2 question mark, and also V3 question mark. So before going to calculate the V1, V2, V3 value, we should know the value of I. So that's why I equal to D by R. D by R. Actually, I equal to E divided by capital R plus small r. But what is smaller value? 0. M plus I becomes E divided by R. So E value is 12 and R means RS value. What is the value we got here? 6 ohm. So 12 divided by 6. We got the current as 2 ampere. Then we can apply the Ohm's law. V1 equal to, what is the formula? V1 equal to I into R. So what is the V1 answer here? I value we got it as 2 ampere. And what is the resistance value? 1. So implies V1 equal to 2 volt. So this is the potential drop across the resistance R1. Similarly, V2 I into R2. What is I value? Again 2 ampere into R2 value 2 implies V2 equal to 2 to the 4. So find potential, that is V3 IR3 2 into, what is the R3 value here? 3. So what is the answer? V3 equal to 6 ohm. So what is the question actually? Potential drop. That means what is the potential drop across each resistor? That means particular resistor पे कितना potential drop होते जा रहे हैं वो हम calculate. So what is the value? V1 equal to 2 volt, V2 equal to 4 volt, V3 equal to 6 volt. So this question is based on which combination? Series combination. So that's why what is different here? V1, V2, V3 is different, but what is the same here? Current is same across each resistor. If you add these three, 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 6, what is the value? 12 volt. That is already mentioned here. So this is the most important problem based on which combination? Series combination. So problem number 2. 3 resistors, 2 ohm, 4 ohm, 5 ohm are connected in parallel combination. What is the total resistance of the combination? This is the first question. if the combination is connected to a battery of EMF 20 volts and negligible internal resistance, determine the current through each resistor and also find the total current drawn from the battery. So first question is total resistance of the combination when connected in parallel, and next question is we have to calculate the current through each resistor and also we have to calculate the total current drawn from the battery. See here, solution. Given R1 equal to, so what is the value given? R1 equal to 2 ohm, R2 equal to 4 ohm, next R3 equal to 5 ohm. So what is the value of R1? 2 ohm. What is the value of R2? 4 ohm. What is the value of R3? 5 ohm. So connected in which combination? Parallel. So we can write the formula 1 by R3 equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. So 1 by RP equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 5. 1 by RP equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 5. So what will be the LCM here? 20, 10 plus 5 plus 4. So 10 plus 5, 15, 15 plus 4, 19. So 1 by RP equal to 19 by 20. If you take reverse, RP equal to 20 by 19 ohm. So this is the first question answer. What is the total resistance of the combination? 20 by 19 ohm. So how many resistors? 3 resistors connected in which combination? Parallel combination. We calculated the total effective resistance connected in parallel. So question number B, we should calculate the current across each resistor as well as the total current. But what is the EMF value is given here? 20 volts. And what will be the internal resistance value? 0. Question number B, we can write E equal to EMF value is given as 20 volt and 0. We can write directly formula I equal to V by R. Ohm's law, I equal to V by R. But we want I1. So I1 becomes V divided by R1. So what is I1 value becomes? V value is 20 divided by what is the resistance value 2 and plus what is I1 value becomes 10 ampere. I1 equal to V by R1. I1 equal to V value is 20 by what is the first resistance value 2. 20 by 2 becomes 10. Next, similarly, I2 value V by R2, V value 20 by R2 value 4. So we are going to get the answer as 5 ampere. Next, I3 becomes V by R3, V again 20 divided by 5, 4 ampere. So I2 value 5 ampere, I3 value 4 ampere. I1 10 ampere, I2 value 5 ampere, I3 value 4 ampere. That means we calculated the current value across each resistor. That means individual currents or branch currents we calculated. So we want to find total current. So I equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. If you add these three values, I1 value 10 plus 5 plus 4. So total 19 ampere of current which is drawn, which is flowing through the combination. So what is the final answer? I equal to 19 ampere because I1 is 10, I2 5, I3 is 4. What is the main current formula? I equal to sum of the branch currents. So what is the final answer?